The top 10 places and things you should know before visiting Coronado, California. Today we'll start in the heart of downtown Coronado, then we'll visit popular destinations like the Hotel del Coronado, the Ferry Landing and its restaurants, Centennial Park, and a few of the favorite local beaches, shops, theaters, and restaurants. Then we'll head down the coast to see some of the areas many tourists miss. Along the way, we'll share our top tips. Coronado is one of the most visited communities in San Diego. It's a 5-minute drive west of downtown San Diego over the Coronado Bridge. The city is situated on a peninsula in the San Diego Bay and is connected to the mainland by the Coronado Bridge and the Silver Strand. The total land area of Coronado is about 8 square miles, including residential and commercial areas. It's known for the historic hotels, restaurants, boutiques, and sandy beaches. The Spanish named the area Las Islas Coronadas, which translates to the Crowned Isles. Its modern history dates back to the late 1800s when it was purchased by a group of investors with the intention of developing it into a world-class resort destination. It has been a popular travel destination ever since, from the early days of the Hotel Del and Tent City to the modern luxurious resorts and hotels lining the shores today. Coronado is home to the Naval Air Station North Island, Naval Amphibious Base, and Navy SEALs, and some of the most sought-after real estate in the world. Here are the top 10 places we recommend visiting on your next trip to Coronado. First on our list is the Hotel del Coronado, also known as the Del. Built in 1888, the Del was said to be the talk of the Western world. When it opened, it was one of the most innovative hotels with indoor plumbing, furnaces, and electrical lighting. John D. Spreckles bought the hotel in the 1890s, and under his leadership, the hotel became a popular destination for Hollywood's elite and the film industry. The Del has hosted many visitors, including U.S. presidents and some of the biggest stars of the film industry. It has also been the filming site for several major films, including Some Like It Hot featuring Marilyn Monroe. There are several accounts of hauntings at the hotel. In 1892, a guest named Kate Morgan checked in and soon after passed away under what some consider suspicious circumstances on the north steps of the hotel. Her ghost has been seen throughout the hotel, especially in room 3327 where she stayed. The upper floors are reportedly haunted by the ghosts of former staff and deceased mobsters. Although there is no concrete evidence of ghosts, it's still interesting exploring the historic grounds and imagining what it was like to be there in the past. Just outside of the Del is the beautiful Coronado Beach. It's a picturesque 1.75-mile long sandy beach flanked by naval beaches on both ends. The wide beach makes it ideal for activities like sunbathing, beach volleyball, and building sandcastles. The beach also offers views of the Pacific Ocean, Point Loma, and the Coronado Islands. The mild surf conditions make it a popular place for swimmers, surfers, and families with children. On the north end is Coronado's Dog Beach, located across from Sunset Park and Ocean Boulevard. This leash-free beach is available year-round with free parking on the surrounding streets. Just next door is the North Island Naval Air Station, where they filmed parts of the movie Top Gun Maverick. The south end of the beach is home to the Coronado Shores Towers built in the 1960s. They overlook the sunken USS Monte Carlo, a concrete gambling ship that drifted onto Coronado's beach in 1937 during a storm. The wreckage remains on the shores today, and it's speculated to contain about $150,000 worth of silver coins. The ship became part of Coronado's history, and after storms during a low tide becomes visible on the shore. Not far away is the Naval Amphibious Base Coronado, where once in a while visitors get a chance to see the Navy SEALs training on Coronado Beach. Up next is the Coronado Ferry Landing, which opened back in 1886 with the first steam-powered ferry, the Coronado, carrying up to 600 people and 13 horse teams each way. When the Coronado Bay Bridge opened in 1969, the ferry operation stopped completely until bridge tolls recouped the total cost of the bridge's construction. And in 1986, the ferry reopened again to the public with routes to and from the San Diego Convention Center and Broadway Pier. The Ferry Landing today is known for its live music, gift shops, bike and kayak rentals, and bayfront restaurants. More on the top restaurants to visit later. If you're here during the holidays, I recommend this spot for viewing the 4th of July fireworks or visiting in December during the San Diego Bay Parade of Lights, where boats with holiday lights and decorations parade around the entire San Diego Bay. And if you're looking for a nice resort nearby, consider the Coronado Island Marriott Resort and Spa. Near the ferry landing are two of the most scenic parks in Coronado. First is Tidelands Park, which sits near the base of the Coronado Bridge. It has a versatile outdoor space with a small beach, open fields, and picnic areas. Visitors can enjoy the scenic bike path that extends from the Silver Strand to the ferry landing with incredible views of the Coronado Bridge. Centennial Park is a small, historic park that offers stunning views of the San Diego skyline across the bay. This restored ticket booth serves as a reminder of the ferry landing's significance in Coronado's history. It's the site where the original ferry docked until 1969 when the Coronado Bridge opened. The park has a wide cement path with benches, an old toll booth, and a small beach. The best feature is the breathtaking views of the San Diego skyline, making it an ideal spot to watch the sunrise or take photos. At the edge of Centennial Park is Orange Avenue, and in the past there used to be a train that ran right down the middle where this grass is today, leading all the way to downtown Coronado and the Hotel Del. Number 5 is downtown Coronado. After purchasing the island in 1885, the Coronado Beach Company hired hundreds of workers to divide and landscape parcels of land and lay railroad tracks. To handle all the new visitors, they built the Coronado Ferry and a trolley across Orange Avenue and the Silver Strand. Property was auctioned for $500 to $1,600 per lot, with the proceeds used to build the Hotel Del. Coronado began to grow quickly, and Orange Avenue was the main artery leading through the island. Today, the annual 4th of July parade follows this route along Orange Avenue, passing some of Coronado's most famous landmarks. Traveling down Orange Avenue, you'll see the historic Public Library and Spreckles Park, known for their summer concerts. And further west downtown is Coronado's shopping district, known for souvenir shops and restaurants. Here you'll find the historic Spreckles building, home to the Lambs Player Theater, a professional nonprofit theater company known for their live performances and educational outreach programs. And next door is the Museum of History and Art, which offers visitors a fascinating glimpse into the history of the island community through its collection of photographs, artifacts, and exhibits. Number 6 is Glorietta Bay. One of the most fascinating features of early Coronado was Tent City, a popular camp destination for travelers. It opened in 1900 with 300 red and white striped tents. The accommodations today would be considered glamorous camping. A furnished tent cost $6 per week and had electric lights, a wood floor, comfortable beds, and a wash stand with laundry service. The tent city had restaurants and shops, theaters and arcades, dance pavilions and bandstands. There was a seal tank, ostrich farm and monkey cages, police department, and a newspaper. By 1903, more than 1,000 families traveled from all over the United States to San Diego to spend their summers here by the sea. In 1938, the Coronado Tent City gave way to big development, and the original tents were moved to Imperial Beach. Today, the Coronado Shores condos sit in its place. On the bayside, there's a park, the Coronado Playhouse and Municipal Pool, a community center, club room, and boathouse. And just down the road, there's the Coronado Golf Course, Tennis Center, and Yacht Club. Number 7 is the Silver Strand. The Silver Strand is a narrow, sandy isthmus connecting Coronado Island with Imperial Beach. It's 7 miles long, and State Route 75 runs the length of the strand, which is popular for jogging and bicycling along the Bayshore Bikeway. It's home to the Silver Strand State Beach, popular for camping, surfing, swimming, and fishing, and across from the State Beach is the Coronado Cays, a waterfront neighborhood in Coronado, with estate homes with private boat docks and water views. Next door is the Lowe's Coronado Bay Resort, an oceanfront resort with an outdoor pool and spa, fitness and business center, 4 restaurants, and 3 bars. I've stayed here and recommend it. If you're visiting Coronado, I definitely recommend taking a drive down the Silver Strand or even riding your bike down the Bayshore Bikeway. If you ride around the bay, you can make your way back to the convention center and take the ferry back to Coronado. And altogether, it's about a 24-mile ride. There's no shortage of things to do on Coronado. There's cycling on the Bayshore Bikeway, but if you'd rather take a more leisurely ride with friends, you can rent a 1 or 2 bench surrey, an electric bike, or a cruiser. There are dedicated bike paths all around the island, and this is one of the most enjoyable ways to view the scenery. You can also rent surfboards, paddleboards, jet skis, or boats, or even golf carts. If you're interested in golf, the Coronado Golf Course by Glorietta Bay is considered one of the best public golf courses in the nation. There's also a few famous historic locations around the island known for their architecture. The L. Frank Baum House is a residence across from Star Park in Coronado. The house is notable for being the location where the author wrote the popular children's book, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. The Stevens Terry House is a 117-year-old historic site. The private mansion is considered a local architectural treasure. And the Spreckles home is a private home and historical landmark close to the Hotel Del. It was built in 1908 for John D. Spreckles, the hotel's owner. The home features Spanish colonial revival styles, and it's known for its elaborate details. Now, some of the top-rated restaurants in Coronado. Il Fornaio sits right on the San Diego Bay, facing the San Diego skyline, and it's known for its authentic Italian dining. Miguel's Cocina offers California-inspired Mexican food, cocktails, and margaritas. Blue Water Boathouse Seafood Grill is a waterfront grill offering classic seafood dishes, a dog-friendly patio, and boat docking. Brigantine Seafood Restaurant is a seafood chain serving surf and turf, oysters on the half-shell, fish tacos, and more. Pioji's near the Coronado Ferry Landing has island-inspired seafood, sushi and tropical drinks, and festive indoor and outdoor settings with a harbor view. Lobster West specializes in seafood sandwiches plus beer and wine with a casual atmosphere. The Henry is a neighborhood American restaurant great for coffee, breakfast, lunch, and dinner selections, and cocktails. McPee's Irish Pub is a popular Irish spot featuring local talent and traditional pub food, beer, and spirits. Other local favorites are Psycho Sushi, The Tavern, Tartine, Steak Chop House and Bar, and the Sun Deck at the Hotel Del. Number 10 is Naval Base Coronado. Although accessible only to authorized personnel, it's important to understand the military legacy in Coronado. North Island is the birthplace of naval aviation, where the U.S. Navy's first aviators were trained back in 1911. Congress appropriated the land in 1917, and 2 airfields were commissioned on its sandy flats. The island was originally known as North Coronado Island and was separated from South Coronado by a shallow bay called the Spanish Bight, which was later filled in 1945 during World War II. Today, Naval Base Coronado is a key military installation with 8 separate naval installations under 1 commanding officer. The base employs over 36,000 military and civilian personnel, and there's a close relationship between the military and community, with the military playing a vital role in the local community and cultural identity. From the stunning views at Coronado Beach and the Ferry Landing to the rich history and culture of the region, there's something for everyone in Coronado. Whether you're a nature lover, history buff, or just looking for a relaxing getaway, this city has something for you. So if you're planning a trip to the San Diego area, be sure to add Coronado to your list of must-see destinations. You won't be disappointed. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more travel and adventure content. Click here to continue the journey. I'll see you in the next video.